Welcoming AI. Talking about artificial intelligence is quite complex. And one of the reasons why it's so difficult to talk about it, it's because of the myriad of ways across various sectors that we're using it for. Some of the examples of common applications are things like Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa. Those are like personal assistants. But we also use it in healthcare, for example, to diagnose diseases. We also use it in finance to create like different algorithms in order to detect frauds. And we use it also in retail, in manufacturing, transportation, entertainment, education, and also even in cybersecurity. Some examples of the most common AI applications that we're using lately are GPT, computer vision in retail, autonomous vehicles, healthcare diagnostics, voice assistants and smart speakers, recommendation systems, and as I mentioned before, cybersecurity. Of course, we're also using some smart home devices to turn on cameras or lights and even music. The use we're given to these kinds of AI apps is different depending on the sector. Of course, people who want to do some research, they can use ChatGPT, and if you just want to have some fun at home or just relax, you can use the famous smart home devices. But not everything about AI is positive. There are some mistakes that we're making because of not using it correctly. So there are some examples of really advanced benefits, but also of some potential pitfalls and mistakes. For example, bias in data, lack of transparency, privacy concerns, over-reliance on automation, of course, ethical dilemmas, really important to mention, and of course, environmental impact. Talking about these challenges or problems requires a lot of work to be able to analyze if we're doing it correctly or not. The concept of AI achieving consciousness is currently more in the realm of science fiction than in science fact. However, it's in our hands to make sure that all those artificial intelligence systems remain non-conscious, because they need to align more with our human values. And that's a valid concern. Some of the things that we should as human beings follow in order to maintain AI systems as non-conscious systems are design with clear objectives. So when people or scientists are designing AI systems, they should design them with a specific objective in mind. Also, when we're using AI systems or apps, we should make sure to be transparent, to be accountable. It's okay to do some research about certain topics, but we have to develop those research papers. So the ethical part is absolutely important. It's also quite crucial to maintain human oversight and control, to keep all those machines and systems under the control of a human being. And last but not least, public dialogue and education. Engaging in public dialogue and education about artificial intelligence, consciousness, and related ethical considerations can help raise awareness and foster informed decision-making among policymakers, developers, and the general public. Just to mention something really important, all of this video was created with the use of AI. I just used ChatGPT to ask and answer all the questions that you need to complete now in your textbooks. Interesting, isn't it?